Russian missiles strike Ukraine. Jury selection advances in Trump's trial. Arizona upholds historic abortion ban. Indonesian volcano erupts. Kennedy family rallies behind Biden, and more. For tonight's focus, we'll dive into the heated debate over bias in media and how pervasive is it, plus a delightful twist on traffic. Let's get into it. In northern Ukraine, a brutal Russian missile attack on Chernihiv has resulted in the tragic loss of at least 18 lives, escalating regional tensions. The trial for Donald Trump now has a complete jury consisting of 7 men and 5 women. Additionally, the first of 6 expected alternates has been selected. After an earlier setback where 2 jurors were dismissed, Trump's legal team faced another challenge as they were unable to persuade the judge to ensure their client could remain silent during the proceedings. Arizona Republicans block efforts to repeal a Civil War-era abortion statute, affirming the state's stringent stance on reproductive rights. Disruption spreads in Indonesia as a significant volcano erupts, threatening nearby villages and air travel. A dozen members of the Kennedy family announced their endorsement of President Biden for 2024, publicly opposing the candidacy of their sibling, RFK Jr. The House proposes to merge TikTok regulation with critical aid for Ukraine and Israel, aiming for a consolidated set of bills to vote on Saturday. Impeachment charges against Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas are swiftly dismissed by the Senate without a trial. An intense drought in southern Africa pushes millions into acute hunger, underscoring the urgent need for global aid. Canadian authorities have apprehended 9, including an Air Canada staffer linked to a heist of over $14 million in gold and cash from Toronto Pearson Airport. Our main segment tonight addresses the pervasive issue of bias in media, a crucial factor influencing public perception and demographic processes. Uri Berliner, a veteran NPR editor, critiques the network's political slant in a revealing article suggesting that NPR may have compromised its trust with the American audience. Amplifying the controversy, Donald Trump demands an end to NPR funding, denouncing it as a liberal disinformation machine aimed at undermining him. And in response, NPR has suspended the editor who penned the critical essay, sparking further debate about media freedom and bias confirmation. To conclude, visualize a serene drive in Butte, Montana, disrupted by a surprising sight.
Elephant walking down the road. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Spooked by a car's backfire, the circus elephant embarked on an impromptu tour through town, complete with an interesting pause on a resident's lawn. Fortunately, the elephant was safely returned to the circus. His adventures have drawn attention from animal rights activists, however, including PETA, prompting a federal inquiry. Amid our lives, such unexpected moments remind us of the world's spontaneous wonders. My wife asked me to remove my coat so that you could see another spontaneous wonder. I'm not sure what it is, but here we go. These suspenders were from my late father, who was a wonderful crossword puzzler. And that wraps up tonight's roundup. And from critical insights to whimsical stories, we keep you informed, engaged. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and look over here for other episodes in our series, and hit that bell for notifications. And join us again tomorrow for more stories that matter.